Magandang araw, mabuhay. We are the group 7 and we are going to discuss to you the flexibility. So what is flexibility? Flexibility is the degree to which an individual muscle will lengthen. In other words, how well you can stretch. Flexibility is important for injury prevention. Being flexible also helps your muscles to recover from the exercise quickly. Having a full range of motion improves performance in other areas of fitness. So, flexibility or limberness refers to the absolute range of movement in a joint or series of joints, and length in muscles that cross the joints to introduce a bending movement or motion. Flexibility varies between individuals, particularly in terms of differences in muscle length of multiple joint muscles. Flexibility also in some joints can be increased to a certain degree by exercise, with stretching a common exercise component to maintain or improve flexibility. Now I will give the floor to Bianca Leido.
What recommendations are given by the FITT principles for flexibility training? First is frequency. At least 3 days per week stretching all the major muscles and joints of the body. Example nito is yung 10 ball balance, Bsed ups, yun yung nandito sa screen. And third is 5 setups, and fourth is the walking lunges. Second is intensity. Intensity stretch to slight muscular discomfort but no pain. Example nito, yung nandyan sa screen is yung push-ups, sunod mountain climbers, crab walking, and 10 arm circles. Time. Each stretch should be held for at least 10 seconds for a multiple repetitions. Example nito yung nandyan sa screen is yung long jumps. Sunod is flutter kicks, second planks, and inchworms. The last one is type stretch, a variety of muscles in both the upper and lower body. Nandiyan naman sa screen is yung squats. Sunod is shoulder taps, balance for 10 seconds, and jumping jacks. Remember to stretch safety when you are walking on the stretching. Always keep in mind the following. First is use correct stretching techniques. Ask your teacher or knowledgeable adult if you are not sure. Kapag may ginawa kang exercise na hindi mo naman gaanong alam, you need to ask your teacher para naman hindi ka madisgrasya sa gagawin mo exercise. Always a brief warm-up before stretching, like a light walk, jog, or even skipping. Your muscles should be warm when you stretch them. Third is stretch in a slow and relaxed way. Move smoothly, do not bounce back or jerk when you are stretching. Fourth is stretch to the point of tightness, but don't push beyond that. Please avoid extreme discomfort. And last is breath normally when stretching. Don't hold your breath.
Thank you, Via. Now, what factors determine how flexible an individual is? One's flexibility is based upon the following uncontrollable factors. So, there are 3 uncontrollable factors: the genetics, gender, and the age. Now, first is the genetics. Some people are naturally more flexible than others. May mga tao talagang pinanganak sila na flexible sila agad compare sa ibang mga bata or sa ibang tao. Then the second one is the gender. Girls are generally more flexible than boys. So, marami talaga sa mga kababaihan po ay sila yung mas flexible. And nakikita naman natin sa mga palaro or ganyan, gymnastics, karamihan talaga is babae. So, yan, nasa gender din talaga minsan yung pagiging flexible ng isang tao. And then the last one is the age. We tend to lose flexibility as we age. So, karamihan sa mga flexible ngayon is yung mga kabataan or mga bata. Pero kapag dumating na tayo sa edad na tumatanda na, mas nababawasan yung pagiging flexible natin. But no matter what uncontrollable factors an individual face, one can improve his or her flexibility through a regular flexibility training program. So yun nga, no matter what, ano man yung mga factors na meron tayo as an individual, may improve natin yun through regular exercises or sa regular training. The question is, what types of activities enhance one's flexibility? So, ito po yung mga activities na kailangan natin gawin para mas ma-enhance natin yung flexibility natin or mas maging flexible tayo as a person. The number 1 is stretching, 2 yoga, 3 pilates, 4 tai chi, 5 dance, and the last one is the swimming stroke. So, kapag ginawa natin yung mga activities na ito, mas malaki yung posibilidad or mas magiging flexible talaga tayo.
Okay, I will discuss the other guidelines to follow. Static stretching, also known as holding stretch, this is more effective and the most appropriate way to stretch. And ballistic stretching, also known as bouncing on stretch, can actually cause the muscle to tighten up rather than relax, and the stretching there is more also risky to injury. Static stretching requires you to move a muscle as far as it can go without feeling any pain. And I will discuss the remember of following two. Number 1. Be sure a muscle is warm before you stretch. It is the best to warm up first, then do dynamic stretches, then do intense exercise, then do static stretches, and then cool down. It's also important to follow proper techniques to avoid overexertion and to make your exercise program a part of an overall healthy lifestyle. The next is be sure to breathe through your stretch. Exhale as your essential stretch. Don't hold your breath. So, kailangan natin mag-exhale ng mahaba para magkaroon tayo ng lakas para sa ating stretching na gagawin. At wag po natin pigilan yung paghinga or pag-exhale natin. So, the next is stretching muscle when they are cold or pushing too hard can lead to muscle pulls and injury. So, when you're stretching properly, you can usually feel a slight pull in the muscle, although stretching properly may feel less than 100% comfortable. You should push a little to increase flexibility over time. Minsan, nagkakaroon tayo ng overstretching at nakaka-injury tayo, kaya mas maganda na kapag tayo ay mag-stretching ay nasa tama at maayos. Okay, let's proceed to it will increase your range of motion. Stretching may help you improve your range of motion and decrease your risk of injury. Among other benefits, understand why stretching can help and how to stretch correctly. Kapag nasasanay na tayong mag-workout at mag-stretching bago mag-workout, nag-i-improve ang ating motion at naglalas tayo ng injury. So, the next is, it will improve your posture. Stretching and having a good posture is important to your overall health, as it can help you avoid muscle tension, pain, fatigue, and many other common alignment and medical conditions. The next is, it will help you to release the muscle tensions. Stretching reduces the muscle tension, thereby revising the cycle of tensions, then tighten and pain. Stretching has been shown to increase serotonin levels and the harmonies that helps stabilize your mood, reduce stress, and overall makes us feel good, which cause a decrease in depression and anxiety. Stretching has many health benefits, including stress relief, which can benefit your mental health. The next is it will reduce soreness. The evidence from studies suggests that muscle stretching, whether conducted before, after, or before and after exercise, does not produce clinically important reduction in delayed onset muscle soreness in healthy adults. And the last one is decrease injury and increase realization. Stretching mainly reduces injuries by increasing flexibility, while immobilizations and sedentary can cause long-term injuries. Range of motion. Increased exercise can protect the body. This increased flexibility